Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So we're getting back to Ninja News, and this is mainly for divestors who you think that, what is this person doing? You think that somehow if you get a white guy, things is going to be better for you. But like I say, crazy is crazy. Crazy is crazy. So whether it's black crazy, Latino crazy, Asian crazy, white crazy, crazy is crazy. So I want to talk to y'all about something that has recently happened in Milwaukee. And this is for the divester. I just need to see what this dude is doing. Maxwell Anderson was charged with first-degree homicide, mutilating a corpse, and arson. I said arson. After prosecutors say he killed 19-year-old Sadie Carlina Robinson and dismembered her body. She's black. He's white. Ain't that divesting? You getting away. So all the black dudes that she was trying to get away from, did none of them take her life? See, y'all want to see, listen, y'all want to talk about the few black dudes that was down on their luck. The girl didn't want them no more. They killed her. But y'all don't want to talk about all the serial murderers like Ted Bundy, like John Wayne Gacy, like all these dudes that y'all trying to divest to that have murdered women and men. Y'all just being weird. Y'all not being intelligent. Y'all not judging people for who they are, what they do, what they say. And you not being cautious of everybody like you need to be. They talk about, and I'm going to read some of the story, how she was so excited about her date with the dude that ended up killing her. She probably, who's to say? Now that's just like, you know how women try to blame the manosphere when stuff happen? Okay, that's like me blaming all of women that's telling y'all to divest. What if she was watching them? Because we got good detectives here. They investigate. They investigating. That's how they traced all of their steps. That's how they know what he did. And then after they saw his face, they pixeled into his face. They went to his place and found blood. They say he had a sex dungeon in his basement. Ninja News is all racist. It might be a lot of black stories, but it's all racist on Ninja News. It said a Milwaukee man, and he's a Milwaukee man, described as a person of interest. He ain't no person of interest no more. He been charged, y'all. Said the prosecutor in the case awaits the blood testing results, evidence recovered, including from the man's residence. And the pretty girl, too, man. Like, let me see if I could. That's her. She gone. And it's sad. And it says, a co-worker called authorities after Robinson did not show up for work. Now, they said they found her leg. Her car was burned up. They found parts of her body in the hood and out there, like, towards his house. She worked at Pizza Shuttle downtown on Milwaukee's east side. Manager Justin Romano said Robinson was a favorite among coworkers and customers. And this 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson of Milwaukee appeared in Milwaukee County Circuit Court where prosecutor Ian Vance Curzon successfully argued to keep Anderson in custody. Shout out to you, prosecutor. For another 72 hours while they collect more blood evidence. Man, listen. This right here, they need to make a movie about these detectives, man. Because the way they traced his steps, because we got cameras all over Milwaukee. On the street, because of the reckless driving, because of the different stuff. They showed them leaving the bar, in the rest, all kind of stuff. And then they said, okay, that's him. Let's go to his house. So they went to his house. They found blood. They found all kind of stuff. And then they tested it, and it was hers. They believe this guy got more victims. This is why I don't trust nobody. But I ain't racist. I'm not racist. I live in Wisconsin, though. The two main types of people I don't trust is the hood thug and white guys. Hey, man, I grew up in Milwaukee, man. What you expect? That's just my observation. The white guy will be, yeah, doop, hit you in the head. Next thing you know, you tied up. Black dudes do that too. Like, crazy is crazy, like I said, and they pulling out a chainsaw on you. That's probably what he did to her. So, looking at this story, let's go back up. And this dude owns a house. See, that's another thing we could take from this. Stop admiring people because of what they have. A lot of people is dead because they were being superficial and materialistic. It says those houses where he lived are probably worth $200,000. It says he owns a brick duplex on 37th near West Oklahoma Avenue, which was searched by law enforcement last week. That's going towards West Milwaukee. If not, that might be West Milwaukee. Says Anderson has worked in several area bars and often looked for seasonal work or temp jobs, according to Vic Jones, the manager of Victor's nightclub. I used to go to Victor's back in my early 20s when we was trying to get them white girl. You know, I used to go there back then. And they had these little freeze pops with vodka in them that I used to drink out of these little white cup. And I'd just drink like maybe 3 of them. And them things just sneak up on you. So, it says he's working the manager of Victor's nightclub, 1230 North Van Buren Street. Anderson has worked part-time at the club where he has been well-liked and known as a good worker. Also has a criminal record including drunk driving arrest and domestic violence-related charges. It says on April 2nd, a park goer found a human leg in or near Lake Michigan at Watermark Park in Cudahy, 5400 South Lake Drive. That's where this story began. And it's unfolded to the point where we finally know what happened. And now they saying this dude might be a serial killer. These the type of dudes I deal with, y'all. They come in there, some of them be drunk driving, this offense. And then they come in there and they want to go back and forth with me. Man, you need to worry about fixing your life. Like, it was this one. In my mind, I was like, man, I hope he attacked me. Because it's different. Like, where I used to work, you can go hands-on. You can jack people up and stuff. But here, you'll get fired and they'll try to charge you. It's different. It's different here. So this dude, every day, it got to the point where one of the other dudes just got mad at him, man. And he was finna fight him. I said, hey, man, it ain't even, don't do it. He said, man, I'm tired of this such and such. Every day you trying to get the staff cooked and talking all of them. Man, I'm going to punch you in your bleepity bleep. He said, do it, I dare ya. And this dude was on a cane. I'm looking at him like, you have no chance against me. I know your legs is weak. I'm going to dip him right on his head. 19th Street style. 19th and Hampton style. Listen, man. Listen. Don't take this the wrong way. There is no supreme race. When you know Matrix, you draw this conclusion. And it becomes fact. Because you investigate the overall behavior of each individual race, and you have to come with the conclusion that they all the same. They just had different financial statuses, different backgrounds, but they all crazy. That's why the world is soon to end, y'all. There's no way the Most High gonna keep putting up with this, looking at this, dealing with this. There's no way. I mean, this week, woman, I told y'all about the solar eclipse woman. It's all kind of stuff. A guy that I know from previous facilities shoots up a house, shooting a 6-year-old in the leg. I just hope they don't bring him to the facility I'm at. And he get to trying to show people YouTube video. Hopefully they don't got access to YouTube. But they get tablets though, so I don't, I don't know, I hope not. But all these divesting chicks, y'all need to see this story. If you want to read it, just type in severed body parts Milwaukee. You're going to see that a white dude did it to a young black woman. He was 33. She was 19. Here's what I learned. I got this business idea. And my cousin told me, and one of my friends, he said, you need to raise that age limit. My cousin said, make it 50. He said the same thing. He said I should make it even higher than that. Because it's not all of them, but a lot of the 30-somethings where I work, they be the main problem. And look at what this dude just did. If you 30-something, we not talking about y'all as a whole. I'm talking about where I am. You gotta be psychotic to do something like that. I mean, your brain is fried. That's probably why his attention span was probably too short to work full time. But this just shows you the racism too. I mean, it's black people that no matter what their credit is, no matter how much they make, it still be very difficult for them to get approved for a loan on a duplex, on a house. He sure had one, though. With a sex dungeon in this basement. I'm going to tell y'all like this. I ain't dealing with no chick with them crazy fetishes. Want to get choked, want to get beat up, want to do all this stuff. It ain't that serious. I just throw my strokes on you. You get yours, I get mine. Y'all try to make sex into like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street or a UFC cage match or some stuff. Man, I'm dealing with people who don't see it that way. And I believe this what I believe. This what I believe. I believe either he raped her and tried to cover it up. So she might have been like, I'm going to make sure I call the police on you. Or he forced her into some crazy, bizarre stuff. And she ended up dead and he tried to cover it up. But either way, I don't believe she gave him none. I believe she told him, I got to get to know you a little better before that. And he didn't want to take no for an answer. Because he probably had that roots stuff going on in his head. North and South, all them slave movies. But anyway, I just want to talk about that. Hey, you divestors, make sure y'all read that, all right?